Faith that you know anything, faith that you can talk to us, faith that you're interesting. You don't believe you're interesting. Everybody that's come up here tonight showed up, probably with the exception of Hunter, actually.
Yeah.
Hunter just needs some editing and some polishing and some more clarity.
Yeah.
Showed up totally believing you don't know anything, you're not interesting, you don't have anything to offer, you don't have anything to share, but you're a good student and you've written some things down and you're going to repeat some things back to me. Where in your life, all of you look at me, where in your life were you told that you were so uninteresting? Who in your life, and I want you to write down the person, who in your life made you believe that you don't have value, that you don't have worth, that you're not interesting, that you shouldn't say anything? Because that's what's showing up here. It's absolutely what's showing up. And let me tell you, yes, Spotlight is about a 7-figure speaker map, and it's about a speaking business, and it's about partnering with me, and it's about getting on stages, it's about writing speeches, it's getting a funnel, it's getting all the marketing. But it is about, for the first time in your life, showing up and being seen and being visible and walking into a room and stealing the show. Your job tonight was to steal the show, and you know what you did? You gave it to me and Jimbo every time. Okay, this is you. This is for you, but look at me. I'm going to read something.
Well, I'm way louder than that. I mean,
that has nothing
I definitely
to do.
I have some faith, but I will admit that I thought the point was to kind of get across the free offer, and I did not have it memorized.
You didn't think that was the point. Don't bullshit me. You heard me.
What?
Don't bullshit me. 20 minutes ago, I said do anything but read, and you still fucking read. And you wouldn't have read if you thought you had something to bring. I know it's true. I've been fucking doing this for 14 years. I see every single one of you. I see those of you in the back row. I see those of you not on Zoom. I see those of you hiding. I see those of you afraid. I see those of you who are ready but not willing. I see you. I'm coming for you. You can leave. It's a free country and it's a free event. You don't have to stay here. But if you're staying here, it's because you want something. You want something. So get it. Get it. Susan, unmute yourself. Go. Now I'm pissed.
Where are you, Susan?
She's unmuting herself here. I see
Is it Susan Husa?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I just want to tell all of you something here. I have spent most of my life running around feeling like a frickin' loser. And guess what? I got really tired of it. And when I hired
You read! You just read! You just fucking read!
Oh my God, I did!
At least she admitted it.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here it is. Kathy Burns, this is all your fault because you invited me here.
That's good. That's
Throw it
funny.
under the bus,
I'm
Todd.
gonna
I
put
like
this
it.
screen up because I got 2 monitors going on, and I'm on fire, man.
Okay.
Somebody just
I'm
said, look
shaking
out,
like a
Suzanne is
leaf on a
redecorating.
tree.
All right, ready when you are.
Okay, so here's the deal. I ran around with the big loser. It wasn't on my forehead. It was inside of my being. And I got so freaking tired of feeling like a loser. I sought the help that I needed and I hired a coach. And you know what she did for me? She acknowledged me. She said, I think that's a great idea. What the heck? I'm not going to look down at that shit I wrote.
Listen, stop
Hey,
there.
you're good.
Stop
You're
there.
good.
Stop
I'm
there.
going to tell you one thing.
Okay.
I know that I do know a lot. And for every single one of you here, I actually been watching all of you. We all have something to give. And that's why I coach. And that's what I want for you is I want to make you the world's best coach because you will thrive and anyone that you give a crap
Okay,
about.
time.
Yeah, we get
Time,
it.
time. Okay. All right, give her a hand. Good job. You know what I appreciate about you is you didn't retreat.
You fought back.
You fought back, and
Yeah.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
was
So
good.
I got some oomph out of you. Now, let me tell you. So you've got some energy there, Susan. You got some energy there, and we got you to a place that was there. The challenge with that talk, and first of all, I just wanted you to shift the energy, which you did some, which was great.
Yeah.
Is that's a me story, not a we story. I
Great,
was a
thank you.
loser, and then I got a coach, and now I'm amazing, and I can make you amazinger, right? We don't buy
thank you.
into that, right? We don't invest in that. And so when you come out with a whiplash, we need it to be shocking yet universal, right?
Okay.
Shocking yet universal. So something you may want to think about, because what is the point? So what's your offer, Susan? We didn't get there. What's your offer?
So I'm offering you a free coaching session and an opportunity to work with me.
Nobody wants a free coaching
Yeah.
session. Let me tell you what, everybody get your pen out,
Okay.
shake it at me, shake it at me. Let me tell you what the world does not, let me tell you the one thing I know the world doesn't need. Another coach.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
The world doesn't want
No,
another
this is
coach.
good.
We don't need another coach. And nobody wakes up in the middle of the night and says, you know what it is? A coaching session I need, right?
Only add one more
if
coaching
only
session.
I
I
could
know.
get one
I'm
more
solving a problem.
Yeah, you got to solve
Yeah.
a problem and you got to go back to that free offer. So I
Yeah.
hear you're a coach. What is it you coach on?
I coach on insecurity,
Okay. Okay. So you help
confidence.
I help insecure women what?
I basically help courageous Christian women learn how to be with calm confidence so that they are secure in their identity, in their communications, and they really do learn how to master the art of leadership.
Okay. So we're not going to get too deep into the business coaching here, but you really need some help with a business model that's monetizable because that's not monetizable. You could get it there, right? But you need to remember, everybody, you need to solve a problem that people will throw credit cards at you, right? Like,
I know, and I learned that today from you, and I'm very overwhelmed after being here today, and I'm
Oh.
so thankful for you and
Okay.
all of your crew.
Listen,
Thank
we're so happy you are here, and I know it's a lot to take in, and you're a champ because you're here tonight. You're doing this, and what I really want you to walk away with, I'll have Jimbo give you some notes, but I want you to go back to your value proposition, right? Because you've got good energy. We can make a good speaker out of you, but we got to make sure you have a business that you can sell from the stage. Right?
Right. I know. I feel like I have everything I need. I just except for you.
Well,
I'll take it.
we're
Jimbo, what
available. Yeah, a little bit of a different way of what she was saying. I said this earlier. My fear with all you guys offering these coaching calls is there's not a promise in the call of what's in it for me.
Yeah, don't think of it as a coaching call. Think of it as I offer a solution that just happens to get delivered on Zoom.
It's like what problem
Right?
what problem is going to be solved on that call. The other thing, look, you've got some energy and some pizzazz going, and I'm going to encourage you to dial it up even 10 more %, right? When you're like, I was a freaking loser, go even more exaggerated. If you're not used to performing, if you've never been an actress, and it's going to feel weird and over the top, but when you're on stage, when you're on Zoom, it's going to sell it more. This is a note for everybody. You've got to go a little bit bigger. If you even take, I'm not saying you do this, but take 10 minutes of this event and just turn down the volume and watch her, you'll know what she's saying because she's so expressive, right? And she's doing that for effect. Now, she's expressive in life in general.
but not this expression.
But not this expressive. This is Suzanne times 10, right? Like I'll always say like, hey, if it's 100% here, take it up to 115, 120. You got to sell it. The problem is we get in our head that we're going to look silly. But if you're not willing to go there, you're not going to make an impact, right?
Yeah.
So just take those expressions bigger.
But that's notes for you. And what I want to say to you is I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
I can see
you.
that you are
Got
figuring this
fire.
out. You've got some fire. You've got some feistiness. And are you joining us in the Spotlight program?
Not so far. I'm thinking, I'm observing, and maybe this isn't the time, and maybe it will be in the near future. So,
What does that mean?
Observing?
What does that mean? Just talk to me about it. What does it mean?
oh, yeah, okay. What that means is, I have concerns that I'm not sure that I'm at the point, I'm not far along enough where I feel like it's a good time for me to step in. I mean, I've been coaching for 4 years, and quite frankly, I love that I can say this out loud. I don't have the client load that I want, and I really do believe that after being here,
You mean you
yesterday
don't
and
have?
today-
Do you mean you don't have as many clients as you want? Is that what you mean?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do believe so. Yeah, I'm not
So-
answering your question. What's the question?
No, it's okay. This is good. This is good. Be with me and I'll be with you. So you want more clients, and I'm really at some point you have to logic this, people. You want more clients, but you don't think this is the time to step in. So one of two things is true here.
Yep.
You're either confused about the partnership, and I don't know I don't know any other way to say this, and I don't mean it in a derogatory way, or you're not quite telling the truth because there's something you don't want to share here, and that's your prerogative.
No, so what I'm envisioning is if I come on board with you, all of a sudden there's just like okay, the flow I think is what's coming up for me. Right? Like I want to be able to handle the flow. Well, duh, of course I would be able to. So right, that's why we have to have these talks.
You are so cute. I have to say.
Yeah.
You are so, you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me, Mary Jo, are you on tonight? Mary Jo is a private client. She's a high-level client, and she's just joined Spotlight today, and she's a Christian coach. And you have that Mary Jo etched to you. She's cute as a speckled billy goat, and she's highly successful, has a 6-figure business, and she would look at me and say something like, well, yeah, that doesn't make any sense, which is why we have to have these conversations, right? I just love it.
Exactly.
So let me just ask you, have you spoken to a coach yet?
Oh, one of your coaches? No.
Yeah. Kathy, you're her friend. Will you help her? Will you get her to a coach? I'm happy to talk to you later. A coach will talk to you.
Okay.
But you have so much fire. I look for people with fire, right? You have so much
Oh, you know
fire.
what? I'm so ready to go. I was trained with Brian Tracy years ago.
So
I mean, oh my
faith. It goes
God,
back
I've
to
had
this,
so
like,
much
faith.
training, and I'm like, oh my God. Anyways,
You know,
enough said.
do
All
you
these
know
people
what?
are-
Do you know what's not said in the Bible? Do you know what's not said in the Bible? You know the saying, God will not give you more than you can.
handle?
No, yeah, that's actually not said anywhere in the Bible. Do you know what is actually said? He will give you so much, he will break you. He will put so much in front of you and before you that you can't take it, but his greatness is made whole in your weakness.
Oh my God. If you only knew me.
That I do,
I think she
and
does.
that's why I just shared that. So my point is, I can see you are ready to be something and do something and grab something, and you have been broken, and it has been hard, and you have struggled, and you have hidden, and you have been put last, and you have been put down, and you are now ready to help other people get out of what you have gotten out of. And his greatness was made wise. His greatness was made whole in your weakness. So use this opportunity of faith to keep going. Don't stop on yourself. Stop stopping.
Oh, I'm not stopping, girl.
All right, Kathy, you're going to help her. Kathy, you're going to get her to the right place. Thank you for being you. We love having you here. You're awesome.